I'm here, but I'm trying to get my dog back in. Just wanted to let you know I'm actually coming, if anyone's interested. But it's past the time I said I was coming. So, and Helen and I ended up talking for a really long time out. I'll hang out for a little bit, but my dog needs to come in. So I'm here. If anyone's interested. Pause. We gotta get Bucky back in. You can do it. There you go. All right, come on, boy. There you go. There you go. Okay, lay down. Lay down. Uh-oh, I lost him. James has it. Oh, I didn't have the thing right for James, did I? You could have seen James at the time. Hi, for the few people that are here. Hi, Scarlett. Hi, Nettie. I have to try and talk quietly. I came on way later than I said I would. Helen and I were talking a lot. We'll turn down the music. I don't want to put it just a little bit, but can you hear it? I can't hear it. Okay. Hi, everybody. So I was thinking I would come back on and maybe show you a couple things, possibly sell a couple things. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about coming on after Helen and I are done, just to hang out and sell some more stuff maybe, because I'm a later night person and she's 3 hours ahead of me. And yes, I tried to make some new eyebrows. Trust me, if you're looking at me and going, girl, trust me, I know. I was supposed to get my hair fixed Tuesday. And the person, I get my hair done like once every 6 months. And she was sick and had to cancel. So next Tuesday, I'm gonna go get my hair fixed. And then maybe I'll have it out of the... This is to wipe up all the humidity. All right. Anyway, I love Helen. I am like, I'm gonna check my phone. I'm gonna try and see, since everyone's asleep in the house now and not watching the TV on the internet, maybe I can have my phone on. And we'll see how blurry I am. I'm sorry. I got to figure out what's up with the internet connection. I know if I go out in the yard, it's fine. I did that one time. I had a sale outside. Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need to just start going out. Like it's just this one wall somehow is making my internet connection terrible. So let me see. Let me see. I know it's very late and there's probably not very many people going to come in. Lindsay, hi Lindsay. But I said I'd come back on, so I went to be true to my word. Annie Christie's here, Scarlett's here, Nettie's here, Lindsay's here. All right, so that's it. That's all we need. Cheryl Ross. What'd she say? She might have left by now. Hello, fella at work, sitting on a street at 3 a.m. Popped in for a hello and thank you, Cheryl. Oh, I'd love to talk to Cheryl. I don't think I've seen her in here for a while. Shroom Day was in here. Hello and good night, everybody. Yeah. Aw, Shroom Day is a wonderful human being. Virginia Brundage. Oh, I haven't been to sleep yet. Not tired. All right. I don't know Virginia Brundage. Hi, Nettie. I haven't been up this late. Oh, maybe she's one of Nettie's friends. Well, it's nice if you're still here, Virginia. It's nice to have you. This is not a usual thing for me, but it's something that I'm kind of trying to, I do want to get into I want to do Tuesday, Wednesday. Right now I do Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And I'm thinking if I add Wednesday, then I could do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all late night. And then I have a nice clean schedule so that Saturday, Sunday, Monday will be all for invoicing and shipping. I think that might work for me. So I'm slowly but surely moving into that time, that thing. And then I have noticed people are up late. I mean, that's why I started doing late nights in the first place. But maybe even a little later. I got some cheese. Pardon me while I eat a little cheese. And let me fix just in case I sell anything. Let me go to the next page on my little super professional spiral notebook for selling stuff. I'm still going to call this Thursday, and I will be on again tomorrow night at my usual time, but I'm just kind of playing around with still being on because we go off a little earlier than usual because Helen is 3 hours later than me. Anyway, let's see. Anybody else? Hello. Maybe I should come up with, this is another thing I've been thinking about. We could have, Annie Christie would be the person. Annie Christie, come up with a topic or a question while I'm getting ready, because I'm going to grab a couple more items just in case somebody wants to buy something. You're not on the spot, but if you so choose to accept the invitation to introduce a topic of conversation, maybe a question, maybe something fun, something more exciting than what's your favorite color, but Annie Christie is amazing. Okay, so Thursday, but it's actually Friday now, 12 a.m. Friday. All right. So I do have a couple items that I did show earlier tonight. I might show them again. I'm going to eat a little pretzel peanut butter thing. This is the most carbs I've been eating lately. I haven't been eating any carbs, hardly at all. But occasionally I'll eat one of these peanut butter pretzel thing. And your mission is, if you choose to accept, it is. This weekend is Grandparents' Day on Sunday. Oh, really? I better write that down. Hang on. Hang on. Let me write that down. Sunday is Grandparents' Day. Sunday. I went, when was that, Annie Christie? Annie Christie and I met up like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. That seems like a long time to say 2 weeks. But Annie Christie and I met up recently at a Goodwill that I used to go to a lot, and that I was very disappointed in by the time I left that neighborhood. And it totally re-inspired me and made me miss Goodwill again. I'm like, okay, maybe Goodwill's okay after all. I have to try and talk quietly. I need to get a microphone so I can go like this and talk like this. Let me go. I'm going to stick a towel under the door. Hey, Jade. Yay. Yes, I'm back a little late. I know that I said I was coming sooner than this, but I figured instead of not showing up at all, I'll go ahead and just Helen and I ended up talking for like an hour or something after. I don't know how long it was after. But I love Helen. I love Helen. I don't even know how to tell you guys how much I love Helen. She is my number one sidekick. I literally don't really talk to anybody else at any, there's a couple people occasionally, like Annie Christie, occasionally will like send each other little messages and stuff or meet up. But really, I don't know what it was about Helen. Like, it was kind of immediate. It was just kind of immediate. I was like, that's my people. That right there is my people. So, yeah. Grandparents' Day started in 1978. Okay. I don't remember that, but this is something we could do together. I need to look this up. I don't know if you guys will be bored out of your wits or not, but I just figured I'd come on and chat. And if anyone's interested in me showing them a couple items, I will. I gotta try and be more quiet. I think it's okay. I do have to go shove a towel under the door. I'm looking for some scissors. This came with this little piece of ribbon around it. And, I did it with my own strength. Pulled it right off. Anyway, the other night, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about coming on because I am always looking just for somebody to hear talking, or I have a lot of ideas, but I started thinking can I meet you, Steph, if I'm out there? Well, yeah, Lindsay, if you're in the neighborhood, sure. Absolutely. I don't know. I just kept looking for people to be online. Like, this isn't that late. For me, it's 12:30. And I'm up until like 3 every morning, no matter what. That's just, I have my jobs in the past. Even though I taught for a long time and did work like in regular school district, like regular school times for a long time, I still at night worked in other places. And then before that, I always worked, like, nighttime is just my time. So my dream, when I used to work, I worked on the road with bands in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, late 90s, throughout the 90s and early 80s. And that's the regular schedule, right? Just even before that, when I was a little kid, I've never, ever had an easy time going to sleep at bedtime and waking up in the morning when I needed to. But I got very used to that kind of night schedule, and it's super comfortable for me. So in those days, we used to go and do our job with the band, and then like the band comes on at whatever 8, 9, 10, whatever, and then it ends whatever time it ends, 12, 1, 2, and then loading everything out and getting everything out of there, and then on the bus and ready to go to the next place. It'd be like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I remember we used to be like, we missed out on the thrift stores. We'd be like, me and my friend at the time, her name was Barb, like that I remember she appreciated. And I had a boyfriend at the time too, who was a guitar tech. And we would be like, wouldn't it be great? I mean, this is like way before the internet. We would be like, wouldn't it be great to have like a 24-hour mall, is the way we fixed it in our brains, a 24-hour mall. And so that if you got off at work at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning, you could still go and do some thrift shopping somewhere, you know? And basically what's happened is this is it. And I'm shocked that I didn't discover what was going on sooner. Hi, Eileen. Aw. Yes, Helen is awesome. I'm so in love with her. Oh, what was that? I just heard a noise outside. Anyway, my whole point being that this is the opportunity I have to create my own dream. So even though I started doing late nights already, because that's natural for me and that's been fairly successful, then I'm like, well, maybe I can just do super late night. And, to me, this is still really early. So I don't know how much stuff I'm going to bring up to sell unless you guys are into it, or we can just hang out and talk. But basically, I figured, what am I looking for? Why don't I just make the thing I'm looking for, which is people hanging out, talking, hanging out in the middle of the night for at least a couple hours or something. Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? So what I want to do right now, first, before I pull some more stuff up to sell, if anyone's interested, and nobody needs to feel obligated to buy, it's super late at night. But I will probably pull out some items and see if anybody wants them. I want to look this up. So I got this at the thrift store today, and there's a couple things I'd like to look up. And but this in particular, what I did when I was there is just did a quick Google image search, and all I did was scan what it said. This is normal, UFC fan. This is normal, but welcome. Yes, it's late, but for me, it's not at all. So first I'm going to look this up because I've been really curious about this. And then I want to think up something we can do for fun. Don't break it. Don't break it now. But anyway, it's a milk glass little tea pitcher. I did show this earlier. But it's milk glass, but it's like bamboo, like it's bamboo style or whatever it is. So, and then here's the lid. Here's the inside. There's no chips, no cracks. There's a little hole for the steam to go through. It's not marked. This is just what I wanted. Like, it's funny because when I got back from the thrift store today, Helen was calling me and saying, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I fell asleep." And I'm like, "What? It's okay." And I realized she was saying that because we were supposed to be on at the time that she was calling me, but I was thinking it was supposed to be an hour late because we're playing around with times. So we've been doing 7 o'clock, but we decided to do 6 o'clock, but I forgot and she was asleep. And so I literally got back, like the stuff I showed and sold tonight, I didn't have a chance to research, but this in particular, I do want to look this up. So it might be boring for you, but that's the first thing I'm going to do right now is look this up. Because when I looked it up, the first thing that, and it's funny because when you look something up on Google image search, basically the typical thing is you'll see two of the thing you're looking up, and one will say $12 and the other one will say $450. And they're the same thing. So it takes a little more research to really find out what the value of the item is. And and I'm wondering, let me look at myself. Yeah, I did look okay. I mean, I'm not saying I look okay, like I'm saying I've been really blurry lately, but I look okay. It doesn't look so bad right here. Problem, it doesn't. So I did try, I don't see a ring of fire. That's what kind of surprised me, unless the whole thing's a ring of fire. Because the whole thing does have kind of a glow, but it doesn't have, it does not have that ring of fire on the edge of it. So that's why I was surprised. So that's why I want to look it up. Let's look it up. Let's look it up together, shall we? And then, Annie Christie, if you think of something we can talk about, let's see. I don't know. I might start, let's just sit around and chat for a little bit because I can't go to sleep. So let's see. Yeah. So here's what I see right off the bat. That's what I see right off the bat. So that's the same item. Exactly. 96, 100. That $30 one is not the same thing. Only those first two are. So those two, so I guess it's Chinese, it says. I don't know, but you can never trust what somebody says and has posted it as. You got to go quite a bit deeper than that. So I'll click on the first one, eBay. Oh, okay. Guess what? I did have, it does feel, okay. So see the inside, see that texture? And the way that this goes on, it's not milk glass. And that was the, okay. So this is saying it's white jade, which I believe, because it is, that is more what it seems like. 100% natural white jade, bamboo leaf statue teapot. So let's see what they say about it. And I'll try and come up with something more interesting to talk about. No, apparently it's white jade. Jade, it's white jade. And I believe that because it is I was feeling weird about saying it's milk glass, even though I did say it was milk glass. But because of the way this goes on, it seems more like a soft stone. But I didn't even think that it might be white jade. I didn't know white jade existed. But I did see inside here, see that texture in the bottom? I should have known better. I just assumed it was milk glass. It makes perfect sense that it's a type of stone. So it says white jade. See full description. I believe that. Makes way more sense than milk glass. And then the rest of it's not coming up. All right. All right, let's go back. White jade, master carved. Here we go. Bamboo leaf statue teapot. Looks like it's the turn of the century, 1900s. In the photos, you can see the shape. Oh, see, I click more information, it goes away. Let's try the other one. This one. Let's see what this one says. White jade. So it's white jade. You know what that means? Oh no, you know what that means? Look, I'm going to need to find the cups. It comes with some little teacups, which I don't have. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. This one's $96. See full description. It won't show the full. Okay, well that I believe that. I do believe it's white jade. Here's another one. Chinese, 100% white jade. Yeah, I believe that. That makes more sense than milk glass. All right, I might keep it because that's pretty cool, actually. So I get that makes way more sense that it's some kind of rock. Because see the inside. I know I keep showing you, but it didn't have quite the right feel of milk glass. I was kind of doubting it, especially putting this, you know, the sound when you put a lid on. So super cool, actually. Super cool. White jade. White jade! I got a white jade teapot. All right. I know you guys are probably super bored, but I did want to come back on and just hang out, and I think I'll keep this. I've never even heard of white jade, but this is amazing. I like it. It costs $4. I bought it for $4. I don't know which way this is supposed to go. That way or that way. $4. All right. I think I'll keep that. I think I'm going to put that in the safe and sold zone, meaning safe and mine zone, which is over here, actually. Let's put this over here. Although if it's jade, it's not going to chip or crack like glass would, right? It's probably a little sturdier than milk glass. Okay, so I'm going to show you another thing I got. Here's another mystery item. All right. So I did not show this earlier. Hang on. All right. If you guys want me to try, if you guys are interested in buying stuff, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll just hang out and chat a little. So I also got this. So this is like a tree. I haven't wiped it off. Let's get the wipes out. Where'd the wipes go? Yeah, here's the wipes. Wipe the dust off this thing. All the dust off like it matters, because it's just gonna get cat hair is stuck to it instead. Okay. But, so it's this tree of sorts. I don't know if you can see it or not. It looks kind of like dogwood, like a little dogwood kind of. So here's the flowers are like some kind of plastic or maybe even a rubbery substance, right? I just like it because it's cool looking to me. I love it. But here's the deal. So, and it said as is. So I can't figure out what's wrong with it, except that here's the cord. There's the cord, and there's the thing that plugs into something. So doesn't that look like it might be that it goes into like a stereo? My idea is, hi, Belinda. Hi, Sandy. Hi, guys. I'm just hanging out, Belinda and Sandy and everyone. I'm just literally I came back on to hang out. I might sell something. I don't know. Or try to. I don't know. Right now, I kind of feel like showing people what I got. Because I don't do haul videos. But I got this cool tree thing, right? It's on a metal base. It's got, like, here's the stem, this wound. I guess that's the electrical of it. And then it comes into these cool flowers. And then this is the plug-in part. So I think it might go into a stereo. This is just my guess. If anyone has any better ideas, because I don't know what you plug this kind of cord into anymore. It looks pretty 80s to me. That you plug it in and maybe it flashes with the music. Something. Belinda. Thank you, Belinda. Cherry blossoms. You think this is, I don't know anything about, especially blossoms that I don't have in my life. So if that's cherry blossoms, then maybe it lights up like, I don't know. I'm trying to even see. I can't tell. Like, I mean, I don't care because I just think it looks beautiful just like this. I don't know if you guys can see with all the stuff in the background, but I think it's just beautiful like as it is. It's like very light pink, and then the branches and all that. But I'm wondering if you plug this in to whatever you're supposed to plug it into. See that? See that? To me, that looks like, I mean, I have nothing I could plug that into. I just kind of think maybe Walkman or something. Right, Lindsay, like something along those lines. So then maybe what's supposed to happen is, I mean, I might be totally wrong, but maybe this is for music, right? This was never like an electrical cord. I don't think. So I think you would plug this into a stereo and maybe it'll light up with the music or something. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I just think it's cool. So I wanted to share it to you. No, it won't plug in my laptop. Nope. But I will find a way of plugging it in to something. I promise. To me, that looks like, that's not sound. Well, I don't know. Where's all my music people? My rock and roll people. I think it might be, I don't know. No, I have nothing that I I might be able to plug it in my fan. No, I can't plug it in my fan. No, there's nothing. This is like an 80s. This is an old kind of plug-in. Anyway, I just think it's cool. I love it all by itself. So along those lines, I'm just going to keep showing you guys some stuff. I know, Sandy. I feel I find the cool stuff all in one thrift store. One thrift store. I only go to one thrift store, and they're getting a little more cranky as time goes on, and they're getting their prices a little crazy as time goes on. But for the most part, like this was $5. $5, and it said as is. Usually stuff that I buy there is $2 or $3 or $4 or $5. If it costs more than $5, I really got to think about it. Occasionally I'll buy something for more than $5 from there, but usually not. But I just think it's beautiful as is. I know it's hard to see the background. Let me put it over here. Put it right there for now. I just heard something fall. I don't know what it was. All right. So, all right. What else do I have? I got this. If you were here earlier, this was in my basket, and then I saw somebody walking away like this with it. And I was like, excuse me. And she was like, did you, Sandy? Oh my God, Belinda, you lost your phone and then just found it? I don't know what I'd do if I lost my phone. Well, yeah, I do. I'd panic. But I live very close to Mexico, like super close, like 30-minute drive at the most on a bad day. And so most places, or at least thrift stores around here, don't value Mexican ceramics that much. But this is an actual, like, way more top quality. Like, this is a high-end Mexican pottery thing. And so this is I got this today, and somebody tried to steal it out of my basket, but I caught him. And no chips, nothing wrong. This is absolutely perfect. It's actually not that old. It's like a higher quality Gomez. And like really thick glaze and paint, and it's a higher quality piece. And I like her expression. You know, I'm very particular about faces, and this was like, oh, she's mine. So I got her for $4. $4. She's this big. And somebody stole her out of my cart, and I'm like, excuse me. And she was like this. Huh? I'm like, did you get that out of my basket? And she was like, oh, is that your basket? Oh, you have some good stuff in there. Like, yeah, I do. Give me my thing back. But so I don't think I'm even going to sell this. Like, this is, in fact, I'm going to hang it on the wall right here, right now. Yeah, this is an awesome find. Uh-oh, I might not be able to hang it. I I can't get it up there. Come on, you. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Oh my God, I can't do it. I can't get it to connect. I don't have any depth perception. Oh my God. Come on, get on there. I'm going to have to wait. You have to wait. We'll just put her right there for now. I can't get it on there. Well, I can't get this on there either then. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, because it's way deeper. This is way deeper. I can't get it on there. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Isn't she beautiful? I've sold stuff on Marketplace, Craigslist, and eBay off and on for a while. Lindsay. It is like you. Aw, thank you, Sandy. I don't know about that, but thank you. What did they say, Steph, when you caught them? Oh, she was actually, I will say, she clearly had a little bit of a sense of humor. Like I said, she had it like this, and she was sneaking off. And I was like, excuse me. And she did that turn like, huh? What? But she had it like this. And I was like, did you get that out of my basket? And she was like, oh, is that your basket? And then she smiled and handed it back to me and said, you've got good stuff in your basket. And I was like, I know. And then she just kind of walked off. So I think she handled it the best way she could have, which is that she could have been a jerk, but she kind of just knew I caught her and then laughed it off, and I laughed it off, and it was all good. It's fine. I did have somebody steal recently a really amazing signed Murano vase that was like a true artistic one of a kind, not like, I mean, even in Murano, they'll blast out a bunch of pieces, and I mean, everything from Murano is amazing, but then I have some pieces in my storage unit, and my parents have some that I brought them from Italy that are like, when you see a true unique Murano piece, you'll be like, oh, I get it now. It's a work of art, right? And I found one at Goodwill, and I was an idiot. I turned my back on my cart. I never in a million years would have thought that's at the point. That was the first time somebody ever stole something from my cart. And even though somebody stole, I was going to say, I'll never turn my back on my cart again. Well, I did today. So I can't say that, but yeah, that was the worst, because they took it, they went and bought it immediately. The people at the counter remembered them. This is what really made me mad. Somebody remembered them pulling something out of my cart, going to the cash register, buying it, and leaving. And they were like, well, because the guy thought nobody, that wasn't anyone's cart. It was abandoned. And I'm like, it wasn't abandoned. I was like right here. So just so you know, there are people that will swipe in on your. That's the one that makes me the most mad, because that was a really unique piece, and Goodwill had it for $4.99. So sometimes Goodwill is still not knowing what they have, which makes it more fun to go to Goodwill and be like, because they think, okay, I'll show you this. I don't know. Is this boring, you guys? I'm just like sitting here yammering. You guys join in the conversation. Let's see. Oh, there is conversation. I thought it was stuck. Sorry, you guys. Okay. I'll do a chat check just in a sec here. People are truly strange. First I laughed like, what other than I got? Oh, UFC fan has a story. Let's see what UFC fan. There was a naked man playing, if you know what I'm saying. Wait, hold on. What? Earlier I went to get junk food and saw a parked car in the fire lane with the window halfway down. I couldn't see anyone in the vehicle, so I just thought it was weird. Then I saw a light turn on in the car. There was a naked man playing, if you know what I'm saying. I couldn't believe it. He sped off. He didn't finish. That was tonight? UFC fan? Tonight? Yeah, I've seen that happen a couple times. Usually in parks. I've bumped into that a couple times in parks. Anyway, let me show you just like, I feel like I've gotten hopes back for Goodwill, because what happens is Goodwill sees, they're like, oh look, Pyrex, and so they just shove a big old huge price tag on it, but they don't look and see if like it's been through the dishwasher 1,000 times, or if it has any scratches, or much less chips. But last time I was there, Bucky, and just to make sure everybody knows, these are not for sale. Out. These are for me. Because I know this is a pretty common pattern, but this is the pattern that I had growing up, and also that I reacquired when I was a grown up, and then didn't realize Pyrex had gone crazy in value. And so I sold it at a garage sale when I was moving to Michigan. This is like never been used. So it's I don't want to pull them all out, but it's this, and this is my, because I have the what I always Corel. Oh my God! I always forget. Corel, is it Corel? The plates that match these, right? So the yeah. Anyway, these have zero, like literally, they've never been used. I've investigated very closely. So it's four of them. The nesting ones. They're literally brand new. Look, brand new. And this is at my Goodwill that I used to go to all the time, that I got really fed up with, because everything's super expensive there. This was marked $14.99 on the bottom of this. On the bottom, $14.99, and I got 10% off. So I got all 4 for $13.59 because I'm an old lady, so I get 10% off. So I was like, maybe I'll give Goodwill another chance. These are not ever going to be for sale. These are the bowls that I was super sad I got rid of. These are in way better shape. Way better shape. Who's going to sleep? Nettie, good night, Nettie. I know this is boring. It's boring, I know. But sweet dreams, honey. Thank you for coming by. Corel. What did I say? Did I say Corel? Corel. Because I know Pyrex and Corel got together and did a collaboration back in the 70s. And so they matched up their patterns. So I have all that Corel stuff. And it's not the most, it's probably the most regular pattern of all that exists. It is not rare, but it's my favorite. It's my favorite. It's literally my favorite. Like this to me looks like home. And the Corel pattern is like, yep, that's me. That's my home. So anyway, I was thrilled. So I'll give Goodwill another chance. I'll give them another chance. $13.59. $13.59. If you don't know how much those are selling for now, you can look them up, but like the one big bowl, and this is in immaculate condition. Literally just that one bowl I saw for $60. So I don't even know. Yeah. And they have lids. I forgot to say, there's lids. There's glass lids. Not boring, really, Lindsay? Just me yammering about my stuff. James? James is right there. Oh, you still can't. I'm turning up the ring light. See his tail? There's his tail. That's the open window. So he's like, this is his little basket in the window. I can't zoom in. I wish I could zoom in. I can't zoom in. I see the fuzzer. James! James! Say hi. There he is. I love him so much. Oh my God. That was so funny. Look, there he is. You guys see him now? He's mad now. Look. Uh-oh. Now my ring light's all messed up. Oh! Doesn't matter, I guess. Does it matter? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm not selling anything. Look at, oh, okay. Oh yeah, here's, I left this, one of my lids here. Like it's never been used. There's not a scratch or a dent. There's absolutely nothing on any of this. So I forgave Goodwill on that one. I forgave them on that one. Here, I'll put it back. Okay, that's sold. Hang on. Let me cover that up. This is a beautiful Italian glass piece. All right. So what do you guys want to do? Should I try and sell something? He looks like a raccoon. Well, he's a Maine Coon. Yeah, his breed is a Maine Coon. Maine, like the state. MaineCoon. Yes, he's a Maine Coon, and he's yeah. They name him that because they look like raccoons. He is huge, and he is smart, and he is the most lovable, affectionate. They're the smartest. Well, I guess Siamese are supposed to be the smartest cats, but if you look up Maine Coons, you'll see they're very similar to dogs. And yes, he's a Maine Coon, and I brought him back from Michigan. He came back with me from Michigan. Oh my God, I love him so much. All right, let me pat my forehead. He is like, I should probably hang on. Let me get my phone here with my. So I had my. It seemed to be everyone's asleep here now, so maybe it'll be better. I had to turn off my phone earlier because the internet. I looked so bad. Let's see. I mean, I looked so blurry, bad connection. Let me check this out real quick. Wait. Live chat. So it's okay, right? It's not so bad right now. Looks okay. It looks okay. I love Michigan too. You do, Lindsay? I don't want to talk about Michigan. I'll start crying. I already started crying. This song reminds me of the. Oh, can you still hear the music? Should I turn it off? I can't hear it anymore. Let me turn it up. Should I turn it off or leave it on? Can you guys still hear the music? I can't hear it. Oh, I can hear it now. Oh, I'll turn it off. I love it though. I'm literally just hanging out. Hello, everybody. Yeah, Lindsay loves Michigan. Are you in Michigan, Lindsay? So what happened? My Michigan story is that I have been to Michigan quite a few times. Like I said, traveling on the road with the bands. So I literally already had 3 tattoos from every time I went to Ann Arbor, Michigan. But then that was in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. And then all of a sudden, here it is. 2017. I think my daughter graduated in 2017 from high school. In 2013, 2014, she was like, I want to go to University of Michigan. Like she had her heart, soul, everything was like, Michigan. I got to go to Michigan. And that's a whole other story that has to do with this shirt. Okay, is wonderful. It's a whole story in itself. But so we did everything we could to make sure she went to University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, and she did for basically free. She owes she had to take out a $5,000 a year loan just to qualify for all of the other grants and scholarships. So after 4 years, she owes $20,000, which is being paid off, hopefully. Anyway, so basically free. and it cost, what was it, 65,000 a year. Was it 65? Wait, I should look it up. 35? 35? No, I think it was 65. 35? 65? Well, let me look it up. Insane amount of money that she got the scholarship. Like we're poor single. I was single mom, poor. Mm-mm. And there was no way she could go to University of Michigan. No way. Let's look this up. I don't even know any. I feel like it was 65. Doesn't sound right. Let me see. I forget now. Anyway, it was all she got a free ride basically. U of M. What do I say now? Tuition. Out of state tuition. Out of state tuition. Right? That's what you say. $52,000. 56. Wait, whoops. Wait, what just happened? Hold on. In state is 15. Out of state tuition. Oh, that's 2019 to 2020. Can you imagine what the hell? Are you serious? In state's bad enough. $52,000. That's in 2019. So that's one of her years. That's one of her years. Are you kidding me? When I go back and I look at this craziness, because all she wanted to do was go to this school, and I was like, there's no way. Like, I was like, she might as well have been saying she wants to go to Harvard. Like, I'm like, no way. It can't happen. Like, there's no way. And then she goes and applies and gets in. She did theater, and she got invited for an audition. And then I'm like, holy shit. Okay, well, we got to go for the audition, right? She got invited for the audition. And then I'm in my head going, what if they accept her? What the hell am I going to do then? Like, this is her dream since she was 12 years old. She had her heart set on this school because of their theater thing. And I was like, first I just thought, well, I don't know. I mean, I always said, go for it, go for it, go for it. Well, she went for it. She got invited. Went to the audition. For our Christmas present from our family, they sent us to the audition, right? I was like, we couldn't afford to like fly there and stay there and do the audition. I mean, and then they said she was in. And then I don't know. Shay, are you out there listening? This is a whole story. I don't know how I just got on this. Somehow Michigan just came up. Oh, Michigan. This is like a crazy story. Just crazy. It's just crazy. I'm going to cry right now. I'm just going to cry. I'm not going to say anything else about it except she got in. And there were only 20 people accepted into her program at the time. 10 girls, 10 boys. And she was one of the 10 girls that got accepted and got a free ride. So here's the other side of that. That's a rich school. She ended up going to school with people that were totally different than us. We didn't think of that. We did not think of that. Anyway, let me look. I'm rambling on. I haven't even seen what you guys are saying. Sorry, I went off on that tangent. Like I said, when I go off on that tangent, it's a whole other thing. Because of situations that were happening at the time, I went with her to Michigan. And I never could have possibly I loved it. Loved it. More than she did not like it. I could not believe how much I loved living in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I miss it terribly. I miss it terribly. So when people start talking about Michigan over here, I know I just went on for half an hour about this to try and explain it. But yeah, I can't even I go off on a whole I love, 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 love Michigan. Love it. And people here are like, yeah, but what about the snow? And I'm like, what about the people? Done. Argument over. It's like living in Canada. That's what I say. I say this all the time. You guys are probably so bored. Let me do a chat check. Sorry, I'm just rambling on about myself. Okay, hang on. How did I get on that? I don't even know how I got on that. Oh, okay, hang on. Let me go back until I think there was some kind of Michigan thing that came up, right? Didn't something Michigan come up? Let me see. Oh, Sandy is thinking about selling stuff. Sandy, contact me, email me. I'm going way back now. Sandy, if you I can totally talk to you about it. And I can when was the last I just found? Okay, so that's where I was. Why did I start talking about Michigan? See, this is what happens because I love Michigan. Or at least I love Michigan. Sandy. Yeah, Sandy, I sorry I didn't see you saying that. Contact me. I can help. You want to do a sale or something? I've sold stuff on Marketplace, Craigslist, eBay, off and on for a while. Oh, Lindsay's familiar. Okay. Oh, because that's back when I was talking about that. Marketplace, Craigslist. Went to get junk. Yeah, I remember this part. Sorry, you guys. This is just, it's 1:30 in the morning. Let's see. I think that tree might be a bonsai tree. It looks very bonsai-ish. But it's I don't know. I think it might light up if you plug it in. I found a hand-carved camel, and what is so cool is it has its belly that is carved, but I can't figure out what it yeah, I mean, there's a lot of research. Sometimes it's like, what the heck is this thing? There was a naked man plane, if you know what I'm okay, here we are. Okay, I remember that. Literally strange. Okay, so here we go. Let me catch up. Sorry, you guys. That's what happens. I start yammering. First I laughed like what a loser, then I got mad. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oops. If I accidentally time you out, I promise it's accidentally. Because the phone is so easy to accidentally time people out. All right, let's see. Where's James? I showed you where James is. I showed you that thing. Then he said good night. Corral. I couldn't come up with that word. Corral. Correct. You guys are just saying it's not boring. I feel like it's very boring, but here I am. I want all the macaroni salad and potato salad that we had out of the biggest bowl. Oh my God. That sounds really good right now. Either one of those. I'm not doing any carbs right now, or I'm doing very limited carbs. And whew, potato salad in particular sounds fantastic. Macaroni salad, haven't really had it very often. Sounds delicious right now. I see the fuzzer. Wait, UFC fan said I see the fuzzer. Cute. Oh, James. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I did a big old back chat check. This song reminds me of Mary Tyler Moore. I turned it off. Okay. So wait, let's see. I love Michigan too. That's where we're at. I'm in Ohio. Uh-oh. I vacationed a lot in Michigan. Ohio is not the state, but I know Ohio State, right? Aren't they rivals? Michigan, University of Michigan and Ohio State, I think, are the big football rivals. And Ohio State always wins, right? That's when we went to Michigan and we got trained that it was a football Big Ten school. You know, once you get accepted, she got accepted into it for theater, right? Little tiny program. Tiny, 20 people in her class, literally 20 people in her graduating class at University of Michigan. And then next to that, the football thing for Michigan. Like, we had no idea. I had no idea. It is like, I don't know if you guys know or not, but University of Michigan football, go blue. It's more than 20 people in the class. But what was also interesting, here's the thing, the coach's son, the coach of University of Michigan's football team, was in my daughter's program, and they're friends. And at first I was like, wow, holy moly. Like, this is a very famous football coach for a University of Michigan football coach, right? His son is in the little tiny theater program at the school. And I immediately was like, what? You know what? He is fully supportive of it. Made me so happy. It actually makes me cry right now. What's his name? Do you guys know his name? It's it ends in Ba. He's so famous, football coach. Nobody's talking anymore, I don't think. Oh, maybe they are, but it isn't advancing on my screen. Harbaugh, there you go. Jennifer Miller popped in to tell us. Harbaugh. You're right. That's it. Harbaugh. So thank you, Jennifer Miller. So, football coach of University of Michigan, his son is in my daughter's theater program. And at first my initial reaction was like, oh my God, poor thing. Like, but guess what? This Harbaugh guy 1,000% supports his son in the theater program. So I don't know. It kind of made me go, whoo, Oh, hold on, hold on, right? His own son is not playing football. His own son is in theater, and he totally supports him. And I don't know. It was just beautiful. To me, that's beautiful because this guy is like really a famous football coach, right? University of Michigan football coach. And his kid is in my daughter's little tiny theater program at the same school. It is not easy to get into. It is not easy to get into that theater program either. But I found it Harbaugh. Yeah. Jim, right? Jim Harbaugh. Is that right? Jennifer? I think it's Jim Harbaugh. And then I don't remember my daughter know his son's name. I'm not going to say it, but um anyway, it was a beautiful little piece of thing that I was like, yeah, okay, Jennifer's right. Says I'm right, Jim. Yeah, so yeah, it was sweet. It's very sweet. And I have like, yeah, his son is like fully theater and really sweet kid. I can't help it because same age as my kid. So, but I found that to be a really sweet, that comforted me. That comforted me in a way about humanity. Like this super famous football, I'm repeating myself, I know. Football coach has a son that's just like into theater, not football, theater, and still super supportive and 1,000% behind him. And I just loved it. I thought that was amazing. I mean, it's not that amazing. It's what should be, right? It shouldn't be that amazing. But to me, I thought, I don't know. It was just really sweet. It's awesome. He's a great kid. As far as my daughter says, he's amazing, and they're friends. They're friends. So anyway, that's a whole other thing. I could talk about Michigan forever. Go blue. Oh, Kelly. Here, this is something we can do right now. You guys drop your links. So Dusty Leather and Lace and Belinda, you guys are not selling right now, but so they do jewelry. They do a ton of jewelry and they do it overnight too. They are sometimes on right now and then into the wee hours of the morning. So you guys drop your links, please, because I already made you mods so you can drop your links. So Kelly and Belinda, drop your links. That's at least something I can do right now because I'm not doing anything else but yammering. Literally, I'm not even selling anything. I could try and sell something right now, but I just said I'd come back on. Oh, wait, Roy's here. Hold on. Roy, are you still here? Darn it, darn it, darn it. Roy, are you still here? Right. So Roy, yeah, Jim Harbaugh, former coach of the 49ers. Exactly. So that's what connects me to everything else. There he is. He's still here. Yes. So sorry, I didn't notice that when you said it because yes, he was the coach of the 49ers and San Francisco is my true home in my heart that I could never afford to get back to unless somebody just invites me to come stay in their basement apartment for free. But I lived in San Francisco for many years of my former life, and it is my home in my heart. So it is funny, like it all is connected. It's so weird. But Roy, drop your link. Roy walks around San Francisco and just films it, and that's it, and chats with you about it. So if you have any interest in San Francisco, that's how I found him. He walks around, he chooses a different neighborhood every time he does it, and he just walks around, do, 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 and talks about it and shows it. Yes, Roy, drop your link. Oh, okay. Roy explores. So if you like, you don't even have to be a big fan of San Francisco. Like literally, if you watch Roy's channel, you'll be like, wow, why don't more people do this? Roam around in this like really relaxed, awesome way. I'm I'm honored that Roy came into my chat. Honestly, like really, Roy. I'm honored that you popped in here. Like, what? Roy's here? Roy is, but that's his name, Roy. Why isn't your name like San Francisco Roy or something like that? Roy, you need to like tell people, like, I'm like, Steph, I like you something. Ah, thanks, Roy. That really, I'm really honored because honestly, I watched Roy. It took me a long time before I ever said anything because I mean, he's got this channel, he's walking around, he's filming San Francisco, and I'm like, who's this guy? Like San Francisco? I mean, really? Ah, he's done a couple places. I can't. You know what, Roy? Oh my God. Anyway, it was amazing. That's funny that he's the one that said, yeah, former coach of 49ers. So it's interesting. It all's connected. But if you have any interest in San Francisco or anything at all, go see Roy. Roy, did you drop your link or not? I don't see your link yet. Did you? Roy. Oh, wait. Is Roy? Yeah, I made you a mod. Go drop your link. Wait, did you already do it? I didn't see. Did he drop his link? Drop your link, Roy. There we go. He dropped his link. Oh, here's my walk on Haight Street and stuff. Yes, yes. Really, Kelly? You're 49er fans? Sweet. Here we go. See? Oh, Annie Christie's dropping his link. Roy Explorers. Yeah. Ah, I love all these connections. It's so interesting. It's so great. I watch a guy that does it in New York City. Annie Christie, tell us that one because I'm also a big fan of New York City. I mean, I have never paid rent in New York City, but New York City has been my base at times. When I worked for the bands on the road, when I in the 90s, it was San Francisco and New York. There were two centers. Um, and so every time we were in New York, we just had places to stay. And then, yeah. Thank you, Steph, and everyone. No, Roy, really, your videos are awesome. It's really sweet. And if you want an idea of something to do, I'm telling you, Roy's are like so peaceful and so beautiful. And he walks around and his voice is just like, here's where I am. Here's where we're going now. Oh, here's these people. And then he'll stop and interact with people on the street. And he'll be like, oh, hello. Oh, hello. And like, it's wonderful. Roy, it's wonderful. I am a massive fan. Massive fan. It's peaceful. Like he doesn't like, well, okay. I don't know actually. He might go out at night and like do craziness. Most of what I've seen is like it's very like hiking around, showing you some stuff. I love it. As I said, I was like, maybe he does. Maybe he goes out to the clubs at night, and I've never seen that part. No, Roy. Yeah, seriously. I love your channel so much. And I'm honored that you're here right now. And same with Belinda and same with Kelly. I mean, really, you guys. What Annie Christie say? I don't remember who it is. I stumble across it when searching for a live sale. Wait, what are you talking about right now, Annie Christie? What'd you say? Oh, at Roy's channel? It's funny. Kelly's like, yeah, we're 49er fans. I think Kelly's in Oregon. I don't want to dox anyone. Sorry. Whoops. I should shut up. Oh, Belinda says, yeah, San Francisco Roy. Perfect. Oh, so Belinda knows him too. Okay. On that note, Belinda, is there somebody who does what Roy does, but in New Orleans? That would be awesome. I lived in New Orleans too for 3 years. And I feel almost as strongly about New Orleans as I do about San Francisco, but not even close, but almost. If that makes any sense. San Francisco is my home. But yes, I mean, I would say I had a very, very, very soulful, let's call it that, soulful experience living in New Orleans for 3 years. So I wonder, Roy, do you know those people? Do you know the people that wander around other cities and do what you do? Maybe? I don't know. Bet Roy knows Ashland, Oregon. Who is like, wait, what are you doing, Annie Christie? Don't send people away from here. I'm just kidding. Wait, let's see. Walk, ride, fly. Yeah, my favorite cities are all the ones I've lived in. But there's more. I've lived a lot of places. Lindsay's been on Haight Street. Yeah, but Haight Street, there's a whole, from one end to the next is different. And actually, when Roy showed me, when he walked up Haight Street, it was, whoops, I just messed up my thing. It's different than last time I was there. Last time I was there was, oh my God, when's the last time I was there? Not that long ago, but longer ago than it should have been. Oh God, it's probably been 6 or 7 years, to be honest, since I've been in San Francisco. My friends could tell me better. It might be 10 years. Holy shit. It might be. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they said it's been 10 years. Oh my God, I just started to almost cry. Hold on. Hold on. Because I was in Michigan for 4. I've been back for 1. That's 5. It might not be that long. It might be 6 or 7. It could be. It could be 6. It could be 7 or 8. Or 9 or 10. Oh man. Too old. Too old. Time flying by too fast. I need to get back up there real quick. Hold on. I just messed everything up thinking about that. Oh my God. I was at a bar called Mods in San Francisco. Okay. What part of town was that in, Lindsay? Shakespeare Festival. Wait. Oh, yes. Wait a minute, Kelly. Hold on. Kelly, do you live in Ashland? I don't want to dox you or anything, but you're the one that, okay, hold on. Well, she's within driving distance. It is. It's the Shakespeare. We have, yes. It's an awesome, awesome, awesome town. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so many beautiful towns in the country. Really. I could at least do like a road trip up the coast and pop into everybody along the way. That would be fun. Oh, look. Kelly's asking if Ron knows people she knows. You grew up in Ashland. Wow. 3 miles north in Talent. Wow. That's awesome. I know Ashland very well. I mean, I shouldn't say very well. I shouldn't say very well, but I know it. I've been there multiple times. But that I've been there multiple times, and I have friends who live in Grants Pass, and so there were a bunch of visits. You know what I mean? Like right there on the border and hanging out in that whole area. They still live there. They still live in Grants Pass, and they. Well, I'm not gonna say anything else about that. I don't know, but I just found him and subscribed. Sweet. Yay, you guys. Chris isn't wait, Chris? Wait, hold on. Who's the reseller whose name is Chris? Hang on. Kelly. Kelly's saying Chris is an awesome reseller. Who's Chris? Are you talking about somebody else in Oregon or something? Oh, Roy's saying now, Lindsay, 937 Cole Street. Wait, what are you saying? Oh, wait, Roy at Lindsay. Okay. Okay. You guys are talking to each other about San Francisco. I lived. Okay. I could probably actually. It's so funny. I looked up myself recently. Let me see. I'll do it right now. Let me Google myself, and all my old addresses came up, and I'm like, holy smokes, they remember me better than I do. Like, let me see. Here, I'm gonna look myself up. Because I don't remember my addresses. Not all of them. Let's see. They pop up. Let's see. Don't allow. Let's see. Addresses. Google gets confused by me because of Fairbanks 11. There I am, Ann Arbor. Okay, hold on. I want to see my own addresses in San Francisco. That's what I want to see. 1302 McAllister. I can tell you the ones I remember. 1302 McAllister. 1346 McAllister. Yep, same block, two different places. Probably shouldn't say this on YouTube, but not that it's gonna do anything except make you owe money if you want to Be like, look up my shit and be like, whoops. Oh, never mind. Nothing to steal here for sure. But it makes me remember all my old, let me see. Because I've lived in a lot of places. 69 Woodlawn, um, Jamaica Plain, let's see, Boston, Massachusetts. Where's the one I saw my addresses? It's literally, I want to write a book about all the places I've ever lived. Let's see what this guy's saying. Cluster maps. Oh, look at all these ones they have. They have some that are totally not true, though. That's the funny thing. I'm like, here's a whole bunch. Most of them are true. What are these ones that aren't true? Is somebody walking around using my name? Like, apparently I lived in Oklahoma. Oh, I've lived there since 2017. I pay $1,160 a month in rent in Oklahoma, Edmond, Oklahoma. Like, where does that come from? No, it's me. It's me. Everything else, I mean, there's a ton of stuff here that's correct, but then there's all these crazy ones that are like, Oklahoma? I live in Oklahoma? Or I lived in Oklahoma? All right, anyway. That's enough. Sorry, guys. See, I got sucked into my own thing from the whole San Francisco thing. Let's see. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let me get this back up here. All right. It's amazing. Isn't that funny though? Like, there's so many connections. Like, oh, that makes sense. Wait, Sandy lived in Edmond, Oklahoma? I wonder why I come up in Edmond, Oklahoma. That's interesting to me. Sandy lived there. I've never lived in Oklahoma. I've been there. I can't place Edmond. Like, I don't know. Oklahoma City? Yes. I think that's it though. Like, I don't know. We are time traveling. We are randomly wandering around. But that's interesting. Sandy's lived in Edmond, Oklahoma. I have not. I promise. Or maybe that'll help some of the things I did. I'm not familiar with it. Whoops. Darn it. If I time someone out, I'm sorry. But it's there. Okay, let me go back and do a quick chat check. I've literally just been yammering, hanging out. Hope you guys don't mind. 2:00 in the morning. We are 49er fans. Yay! I was a 49er fan and a Giants fan since I was a little kid because they have my initials on their uniforms, SF. And when I first moved to San Francisco and I worked at a place where we had to initial, like when we checked out, we had to initial, and I would initial SF, and everyone was so jealous. They're like, what? What? Your initials are SF? Like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. They are. Hang on. Are you guys talking to each other? Mm-mm. Sorry, that was a nasty sound. Roy. Roy, and and Kelly, I need to do a little road trip up the coast. I really do. That would be so fun. I've done it before like a million times actually, but at this point it would be a little different and kind of more fun, I think. It might be a new perspective. What? James. Okay, come here. James is nagging me. Come here. What? What? Come here. What? Come here. Is Bucky dead or something? That's what I'm always afraid of. I'm always afraid if James is freaking out that Bucky might be dead. Nope, he's breathing. He's breathing. Why are you squawking? Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Oh, Roy knows a bunch of YouTubers in New York. A few in Miami, one in Nashville, and a bunch in Canada. Okay. Do they do what you do, Roy? It's so cool. It's so sweet. It's so relaxing. It's look, he's mad. He's mad. He's mad. Say hi to the people. You're famous. You're a YouTube influencer. Say hi. He's like, no. Look. All right. Yeah, I think everybody should do that. And maybe they do. Maybe there's somebody in every city and every town. I don't know if there's anyone doing it here in my hometown. I don't know. Maybe they are. There must be somebody doing it in every town. Just walking around, checking things out. What's the matter, James? I don't know why he's squawking at me. All right. Are there any Roy's been in Asheville Ashland during the Shakespeare Festival. See? Isn't that amazing how worlds collide? It's awesome. Because if you haven't been, yeah. There are certain places you kind of just need to go to. Oh my God, what's the matter? What? What are you nagging me about? All right, hang on. They started Ashland. They do what I do. I got inspired by watching them. Okay, Roy. Okay. So cool. I mean, I will check all of them out. Well, I don't know who well, send me the links, Roy. The ones that do it like you do. That's what I want though. I don't know why he's squawking at me. What? I want it like you do it, Roy. in every other city. The way Roy does it is like, it's very sweet and relaxed, and it's awesome. I love it. There's so many good ones. I'll try to find someone in New Orleans. Okay. Well, Belinda's close to there. She might, maybe Belinda can do it. Oh, wouldn't that be cool, Belinda? Here you go. Maybe I'll go to New Orleans and do it. Oh my God. The Irish Italian parade. When I lived in New Orleans, my favorite thing was the Italian Irish parade. And it was in Metairie, right? I think it's in Metairie. And oh my God. They throw out all of the stuff so you can make Irish stew, right? So onion, throw me an onion, throw me an onion. And occasionally they throw out some meat too, but it was mostly like onions and what else? Celery and yeah, all the stuff for Irish stew. And then, oh my God, I love that one. I love that parade. Is it Metairie, Belinda? Do you know what I'm talking about? I think it was in Metairie. 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 M-E, yeah, I think. I don't know. Do you know where Metairie is, Belinda? I think it was in Metairie. Irish Italian parade is the best. Oh, she agrees. That was my favorite one. Cabbage, yes, cabbage, carrots, potatoes, yes, yes. And then you go home and you make an Irish stew with it all for weeks. You got all the food to make it. This is a video from Action Kid in New Orleans. Okay, sweet. All right, so I'll go back and look at this later, but you guys click on these links because yes, this is the stuff, this what you want to see into my soul. New Orleans, Boston, I mean San Francisco undoubtedly, but I know, I'm just hanging out now, just letting us all hang out. That's it. Like and subscribe if you're just hanging. I thought Spirit took off. Wait, is Spirit still here? Spirit's still here. Hey, Spirit Junkie. I thought she was leaving. Oh, Haley. Okay. So she's like, what? You're still here? All right, James. Okay, wait. These are sold. Those go in there. Let me clean up my little mess here. I'm still like in the... These did not sell. Nobody wanted this stuff. Okay. Put this in here. It's okay. They don't have to have it. I'll keep it. All right. This and this. All right. Put this in here. These are sold. Oh my God. I'm going to be moving. Not moving out, but we're the floor. I've said this 1,000 times, but every time I say it, it gets more and more like they're the floors are getting. We have to move everything out of this building, and because they're replacing the floor. And every time I think about it, but it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing where I can't it's soon, like in a week or two at the most. So I'm going to have to, oh my God, I'm going to have to figure this out. I'm going to have to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. Oh my God. Freaking out. Freaking out. But it's going to be great because when I move the stuff back in, I'm going to rearrange it so that it makes sense for me to have my sales, right? So I'm not going to be sitting here on my bed anymore. I'm going to do where they're over there. And this whole shelving unit will be behind me. So I can just go, whoop, for sale, sold over here. Boop, for sale, sold over here, right? Boop, boop, boop. And then also what's over here is my dresser with my clothes in it that is piled, like trapped with all the stuff that I've sold. So I'm going to move that over there. It's all going to be a whole new thing. All right, let me take care of this. Take care of this. Maybe I should do a little thing like Roy does. Walk around my town. Maybe I'll do that. What's today? Today's third Friday. Well, I have to do a sale tomorrow. Well, I could do it tomorrow. I could. I have a cool little town. I'll say I have a cool little town. Even the parades too. Yeah. No. Belinda's in a. Well, let me see what Belinda said. Hang on. Let me see what Belinda said. Metairie and here. Oh, you have one too. Okay. So I didn't know the Italian Irish parade. I think was in Metairie that I know of, but I'm not sure. My boyfriend lived in Metairie. I lived in Metairie with him for a while. And then I think it was in Metairie though. And then we went there every year. But she's saying what she's saying. Yes, Metairie. And here by me. St. Bernard Parish. You mean St. Bernard Parish? Just tell me if I'm correct. You said St. Bernard. Does that make sense to say St. Bernard Parish? Not whatever. It's okay. I'll be okay. But I feel I think I might know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm going to do it, Roy. I'll do it like you do it. Like you do it. There are 3 Irish Italian parades. Okay. Who's Dusty asking, what town do you live in? I'm going to burn some incense. Kelly's asking somebody, what town do you live in? But I want to know if Belinda says 2 in Metairie, 1 in Old Metairie, and 1 in St. Bernard Parish. Okay, I've been to that one. You, Steph, what town do I live in? Or what town did I live in when I had a life? You know what town I live in, Kelly. You ship me stuff to my town. My town that I live in right now does not define me. That's all I'll say. But this house does, and my friend does, and I'm very fortunate to be here with my best friend I've known since 2nd grade. But it is it's you got to drive everywhere, and I started getting very accustomed to cities. I'm a big fan of yeah, urban lifestyle where you just walk out the door. There's that. I lived in San Francisco. I lived in New York. I lived in Boston. I lived in New Orleans. New Orleans was not, yeah, no, I lived uptown in New Orleans, but still, I only had to walk like 2 blocks instead of one. San Francisco, I walked no blocks. New York, no blocks. Um, San Francisco, no blocks. Did I already say that? Lake Tahoe, some blocks. Where else have I lived? Um, I lived a lot of places, but my favorite is to not have to really. I don't know. I like cities. I like walking out the door, and there's people out there, and you can talk to them, and I don't know. I just love it. I just lit some incense. All right, I'm trying to find some place to put it. I don't know where. Let's see. But okay, let's see what Roy's saying. Yeah, I want to look up other people. I'm in Oklahoma, but I am almost in Texas. Well, I will say, I believe if, like, every single state has an amazing place. And I do remember Oklahoma City. Now, I don't know if you're, I can, every state, literally, I like every state multiple times except Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii. I've been to Alaska twice. And then every other state in the country multiple times because of working and traveling. And but I've never been to Hawaii. And so that's kind of what I got to do. But I will say that no matter what you think about any state, be like, what do I think about that state? I'm telling you, every single state has an oasis and a beautiful spot. And every single state is beautiful. I mean, every single one. I'm telling you, I've been to every single one. Every single one has definitely an absolute, beautiful, undeniable value of what's there. And try and tell me I'm wrong. Every single one. Try and tell me a state that that's not true about. Oklahoma? For sure. Oklahoma. I'm telling you, every single state I've ever been to has an amazing, beautiful city that or town. It's every place has it's the beautiful thing about the United States, literally. Oh, I don't want to get into that, but really, really, after years upon years upon years of traveling around and being in every single major city in every single state, including a bunch of not major cities in every single state, definitely every college town in every single state, you will quickly learn that every single state has absolutely beautiful and wonderful cities, towns, people, right? Steph, where would you like me to walk to next? I think I told you one time I mentioned I mean, you've already been, I think. So when I lived in San Francisco, I was mostly in Western Addition. And so I lived at 1302 McAllister, Cross Street, Steiner, Lower Haight, right? So Fillmore and Haight, and then walking up Haight Street all the way up to Golden Gate Park, right? So am I proving that I lived there? And then, but I also lived at one time. I think this might be interesting. I did live for a short period of time in the inner Richmond, in that Irish neighborhood. And I don't know it that well. Again, I think I lived at like 4th Avenue or 6th. Oh my God, I got to look it up. Like, I think it was like 4th or 6th Avenue. And Lake, is that the one that goes against like Presidio Park or whatever that is on that far side? There's that little, there's a little neighborhood there that's kind of like Irish, right? There's a little Irish neighborhood there, kind of. And there's a bunch of Irish bars, right? Do you know what I'm talking about? Let's see if he knows what I'm talking about. Lake. Yeah. So I think, oh, 6th. You said Lake. I lived on 6th and Lake. I lived on 6th and Lake, right on Lake. So 6th and Lake, that was a short period of time. But when I lived there, I learned about that neighborhood, which was predominantly, it was a sweet little kind of Irish area, right? Yeah. Geary. Yeah. Right around there. Yeah. Between Geary and Lake kind of thing. That's a kind of cool part. There's also I mean, that's just like a kind of like I didn't know that existed until I lived there kind of area. Or Inner Sunset, kind of the same. Now I don't know. Okay, hold on, Roy. Let's just let's just be clear that everything I'm saying right now is from like, oh no, too long ago. I don't know what's going on there now. Last time I was there was well, okay, we already started to go through this. Last time I was there is probably like, this is hard for me to say. I think it was like 7 years ago. That's hard for me to say. But what I'm saying is what I'm basing my experience on from like 30 years ago. So Inner Sunset was like this little secret. Nobody really, like, everyone was like, oh, what's that little spot? Like, now it's probably something different than what it was then. I would say, okay, then the other thing I was going to say is, of course, North Beach. Like go up Knob, like, not Knob Hill, like, what is that thing called? I don't know. I worked at the Savoy Tivoli in North Beach when I lived there, in the little Italian part, Savoy Tivoli, and I think that's still there. And that's what I would love to see. That little North Beach neighborhood, and I was there a few years ago. I think 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know how long ago, but and then you could go up and show people, because people are just learning about the parrots of Telegraph Hill and all that. Have you done something on the Telegraph Hill thing? Yes, I said 1302 McAllister. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And Steiner, 1302 McAllister, crossed right on the corner. Steiner. We were on 1302 and Steiner. I could just keep talking forever about San Francisco. Steph, I'll just keep rambling. No, in the inner Richmond, there's an Irish neighborhood. Yes, I'm looking back. Sorry. Yes. In the inner Richmond, or there was a bunch of Irish bars, a little Irish neighborhood. Yeah. Right around there when I lived at 6th and Lake, that's when I discovered it. And yeah, there's a whole little Irish neighborhood there. Or there was, like I said. Yeah, the pirates. I mean, parrots. Oh, in the Mission. I saw the parrots in the Mission. No, but I'm talking about that neighborhood, that little neighborhood. I mean, I think it's considered North Beach, right? Telegraph Hill. Like, but you go up the hill and then up on Coit Tower. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Coit Tower. So that hill where you go up to the tower, that's where that Telegraph Hill was, where all the parrots started in California. And then now they've spread out everywhere. They're everywhere. Sorry if anyone's bored. I'm talking to Roy. Let me look back. If you guys, I'm sorry, you guys. I just popped on to like keep talking. But Roy came on, and I could talk about San Francisco forever. 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 So I'm going to have to, Roy, I'm going to have to, I hope you don't mind meeting up with me at some point, because don't be afraid or anything. I totally want to meet you now. Okay. Then Telegraph Hill, I saw the parrots in the. So I didn't know, like when I pretty much had never seen the parrots until I left San Francisco. So, and then it became a famous thing, right? The parrots of Telegraph Hill and that whole thing. Now they're here. They're down here in San Diego. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. These crazy parrots are everywhere. So that movie's really cool. That little sweet movie about the parrots of Telegraph Hill. But so it doesn't surprise me they're in the Mission. They're everywhere now. They're literally everywhere. Okay, good, Roy. You won't be like, no, I'm not meeting you. No. Do you live? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to ask you. Never mind. Email me. Email me and let's, yeah. You're Fort Mason. Really? Okay. I used to work in Fort Mason. Yeah, I've seen you. I've seen you like out by SFSU. I've noticed that. Yeah. Um, it's awesome. I mean, I don't know how people literally. I mean, I'd give anything. Honest to God, I tell people I can't even talk about it. I can't talk about it. I can't even talk about it. I can't even talk about it. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it. Like literally, I can't talk about it. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I found San Francisco. I feel like I found it. I'm going to start crying. I'm going to start crying like when I talk about Michigan, but San Francisco is a whole other thing. I found San Francisco all on my own. All by myself. I found San Francisco. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't. I can't. I swear to God. I found it all by myself, wandering around when I was 19 years old, driving around like, here I go, drive. I'm like, what? And then and then I moved to Tahoe for a little bit. I was like, oh, I'll move to Tahoe. I don't remember what that was about. And then while I was in Tahoe, it was so close to San Francisco. And I'm like, what? Wait, San Francisco's right there. What? And then I was like, that's it. I'm done. San Francisco bound. San Francisco bound. That's it. It's the feeling of it's impossible to explain unless maybe you understand. Being in an environment and feeling like your soul has lived there its entire life and many times before. I don't know how to say it. That sounds ridiculous. But I'm telling you, I've discovered San Francisco by going, whoa, I've been here before, kind of a feeling. And then, yeah, that's all I'll say. You guys will think I'm crazy otherwise. It's okay. No. So I moved there. And it's still to this day, I didn't ever mean to move away from there. It was an accident that I moved away. I went to house sit for somebody in Georgia. I went on the road to work for a band, and then somebody asked me, can you house sit for us? And then I met a guy, and then I went to New Orleans. Life happens. And by the time it all circled back around, and I'm like, can I go home now? You know how much it costs to live in San Francisco after all that time? I never paid more. The most expensive place I ever paid rent was in Coal Valley, Upper Haight, Coal Valley, and it was $333 a month to share with two other people. So in other words, it was $1,000 a month for the 3-bedroom on Clayton. Clayton, and the cross street was Haight, but they called it Coal Valley because it's Upper Haight. Well, wait, no, it was the second block up. It was the cross street wasn't Haight. It was the next block up. And then there was, yeah. Oh no, it doesn't exist anymore, Roy. No. I paid that was like, oh shoot, $333 a month. I was like petrified that how can I keep this up? I'm living fancy. I'm in like doing fancy stuff. 300 before that it was $250 a month was the most I ever paid. I lived above the pork store at exactly Haight Street and Ashbury for $250 a month. And on the 1302 McAllister was $200 a month. Yep. All right. Everyone's bored now. They're like, okay, Steph, thanks. You lived in San Francisco. We know that now. You and Roy are talking to each other. That's boring. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. But let me make sure I'm not interrupting some other conversation. I'm just talking about myself right now. Telling you. Okay, I didn't know it was an Irish neighborhood. Yes, there's an Irish neighborhood, Inner Richmond, or at least it was back in the day. And then, yeah, let's talk, Roy. I'd love to make you. No, not make you. Wouldn't that be fun if I was like, I don't know, go see my old house. Let's walk. No, I don't know. All right, I'll let you guys go. This is ridiculous. You will, Roy? You'll do it? Okay. I should just come there. That's the thing. I was just there not too. I mean, it just seems like so not long ago. But when I think about it, and I do the math, it was like, holy smokes! It was like 7 years ago. It seems like yesterday. That doesn't make sense to me. I was in Michigan for 4 years. I've been here for 1. Back here for 1. That means 5. So the soonest I could have been, the most recent I could have been in San Francisco would have been, I mean, literally the most recent would have been 6 or 7 years ago. And that's totally impossible. It must have been 8 or 9 or 10 based on holy smokes. Oh my God. That freaks me out. It freaks me out. I'm coming to San Francisco. All right. All right. Roy, send me your information that you want me to have, like how to contact you if I come to San Francisco kind of information. Not like, I don't need your address and phone number, but here. Wait, does it show up if I just do this? If you go to my about page, I think it says it's Steph Sells Stuff by the Seashore. Here, I'm just going to put it in. Steph. This is like a whole other thing. Sells. This is like takes so long this way. Okay. Stuff. I think it was already up there. Steph sells stuff by the. I see it on the screen. Oh, it's there. There it is. Welcome to who I am, Roy. There you go. But I was putting it in so you could I already did this much. Let's just do it. Seashore. Anyone. Steph Sells Stuff by the Seashore. If you want to buy any of my stuff, or if you want me to come stay with you in San Francisco. Here's my email. Steph Sells Stuff by the Seashore at gmail.com. All right. I think that's it. There we go. It's all done. All right. Roy's like, it's right there, Steph. Now it's time for me. I also have, it's not just about San Francisco. I have incredibly, I can't even, I'm going to start crying again. I'm not going to talk about it. It's not anyone's business. Reasons and people that I love so much. I lived there for a long time. Decades. So, but stuff has happened since I left, and I really need to get back and hang on to some people and give them big, fat hugs. I really do. I need to get back up there. So that's it. Okay, let's just stop. I was supposed to sell you some stuff. Let's see. There's 22 people still here. Hey, you guys, like and subscribe. Here's one of the things. The lady at the thrift store was like, "There, you tried to stick something in here for free." I'm like, "No, I didn't. What's in there? What the heck is in there?" And And I have another thing. I forget what the name of this kind of wood is. I've never seen it so like polished down before, but I forget the name of this. But anyway, there's this and then let's see, because I'm very into wood. Wood is one of my favorite things to spot and grab. Japan. But it's these are like the natural pieces. Anyway, whatever, you guys don't care. But the point is, she was like, I hear something in there. And I'm like, what? And she's like, well, this is in there. And I'm like, okay. It's like a little leaf. I mean, it's got the same marking on it. It came with it. It came with it. This was in there. And she thought I was stealing it. I'm like, I am not stealing that, but do not separate it. Like, I'm like, no. I would rather, I forgot to say this whole thing earlier. I would rather leave this whole thing behind. I was like, no. Put this back on the shelf. It's all okay, but make sure that I promise you this goes inside this. Look, it's got the same sticker. Look at. This little thing was inside the other thing. It's like a little wooden, like crazy piece of wood thing. And she's like, you're trying to steal it. She didn't say that, but she said, how come it's inside here? Where's the price for this? I'm like, I don't think there was a price there. I think the whole thing is together because it was like this. Anyway. Oh, it was such a crazy experience today at the thrift store. It makes me so sad. It's my favorite thrift store, and they're just starting to be assholes. Anyway, all right, you guys, I'm going to say goodbye. I think it's time, right? What time is it? There's 25 minutes. Goody Ma. There's Goody Ma. And Fiona. Wait, is Fiona here? Fiona's here too. Look. Aw, you guys. Did you hear me? Oh my God. My stories. I was lurking before, but been outside for a while working in my garden. Sounds like I missed the good stories. Well, Helen and I were on, and then I mentioned maybe I'll go on later after, and then I did, but it was a little later than I had planned because Helen and I talked for a really long time. And I was like, oh no, I told people I was going to come back on. And then I came back on and I'm just talking. It's just talking. But Roy is a San Francisco guy. So I'm promoting Roy. And then Kelly, Dusty Leather and Lace, I'm promoting. Everybody drop your links. If you're already a mod, if you're already blue, drop your links. If anyone cares, 25 people, but yeah. Fiona needs to, I want Fiona to have Fiona's awesome. We need to get her, her channel, right? I mean, she has a channel, I think, but okay. Whoops. Whoop. Sandy Stroon. I'm looking back. So Kelly and Belinda looks like she might be gone. And whoever, if you're blue already, that means drop your links if anyone's interested. And these are wonderful people. Roy. I don't really know Roy, but I know San Francisco. And I'm telling you, Roy's awesome. So let's Roy, I'm gonna come meet you. I'm gonna scratch my claw my way up the coast. Get up there ASAP. Wouldn't that be great? Be like, hey, I don't think there's any thrifting to be done anymore ever again in San Francisco. But I don't know. I might be able to. I know where to dumpster dive. I could dumpster dive in San Francisco. I could do that. I could do that. I might be able to do that. What the heck? All right. Something weird's happening here. Remember when I said there was some oil? Look, there's some kind of oil on my cup. That's something weird. Hold on. Hold on, folks. Let me get my wipes. That's too weird. I thought something felt oily. Okay, hang on. Oh my God. What is that? The heck? I hope I don't die right now. It's just lemon juice and water with ice, but it seems like the ice might have been a little oily somehow. That was really oily. That is weird. Okay, I'm okay. I don't want to think about it. That's too weird. All right, we're done with that. That's too weird. Okay, let's see. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let me put away the wipes. Oh my goodness. Peanut butter pretzel thing. There are still many fish in the city. I don't know. Roy, let's see if I can. Hold on. Hold on, Roy. Hold on, Roy. Oh no, actually, I don't think I. No. Oh shoot. Wait, hang on. Let me think for a minute. Hang on. Let me think for a minute. Darn it. Hmm. No. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Wait, I think it's here. Hold on. Hold on. Ah, crap. I don't know. I think it might be in my storage. Darn it. I feel like it's here, though. Darn it. I have an awesome piece of San Francisco that that's okay. Okay, we'll move on. We'll move on. All right, I'm gonna say goodnight to people, right? We're gonna say goodnight. I think. Oily ice is weird stuff. I agree, Lindsay. I don't know what that was. There was something very oily about that situation. But all right, let me see who's here. What's going on? Does anybody want to say anything before we go? Steph was the first friend to sub to my channel, even though I have no video. Oh, Sandy. There are still many thrift shops here, but good ones. I mean, I'll believe you if you tell me there are, but there used to be a place in the Mission That's what I wanted to pull out and show you, because I have a super amazing curtain, basically, and I think it's hair, but I just don't know where it is right this second. And super amazing, beautiful vintage curtain thing, and it was I don't know the street, darn it, but it was by the pound, but not by the pound. So you could buy a bunch of linens, and I bought this thing. Darn it. Okay, Roy, I'm going to show you. You'll see. When you see it, you'll be like, holy smokes, you got that? It was like $2 or something like that when I bought it. I feel like it's right here. That's what's making me crazy. I feel like I just saw it recently. Yeah. Anyway, there was a place not on Mission, I don't think. No, it wasn't on Mission. But anyway, they used to have stuff by the pound, fabrics by the pound, and it was amazing. Kind of like, I guess, what Goodwill tries to say. They do the bins, but it was way before Goodwill bins. Goodwill back then actually was pretty good, and they had one on Haight. They did have one, but it was an actual thrift store at that time. All right, hang on a sec. I'll be right back. You guys, if you want, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. That's what I'll say right this second while I'm wiping the stuff from my nose so you don't get grossed out by it. All right, I'm back. I might have been sucking on my dick. Okay. Good night. Good morning. Yes. Good night, everybody. I'm going to go. That's it. We're done. I didn't do anything, but it was nice to see you all and hang out and yammer. And certainly, Roy, we will meet up. We will figure this out. And that would be so fun. That would be so fun. I can't wait to be back in San Francisco for even a minute. Even a minute. All right, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna end broadcast. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe. All right. Bye, you guys. I'm gonna say end broadcast. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. Love you guys, really.